everybody, it's Mr. G. Thanks for tuning in. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing an unboxing, a review, and install of the front license plate bracket that I just received for the ZR1. Stay tuned. Hey folks, this is Mr. G and welcome to Just Corvette Crazy. On this channel we talk about Corvettes, we fix some Corvettes, and we love to drive our Corvettes. So if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out a lot. Thanks. If you happen to live at a place kind of like where I live, license plates are required for the front of your car. For Corvettes, our mounting options are limited. So for the ZR1, I could use the existing one that came with the car, and it uses adhesive to stick this bracket on, and then your plate goes on. I don't want to use adhesives. I would rather use something else. But I also don't want to drill holes in the nose of the car. So I prefer the front license plate to be mounted in the center of the nose. I'm not a fan of the license plate off to one side or the other. A lot of people like it. I'm just not a fan, and I don't know if it's because for me things have to be aligned and things have to be in the middle and things have to be exact, and that's just my personality, and that's just what I like. So I kind of scoured the internet to look at some options. One option I did come across that I really liked was a bracket that actually mounted in the middle, and it used the screws that are holding the splitter on. So there's no extra holes in the nose, there's no adhesive, and it sits directly in the middle. So I decided to get that one. So let's do an unboxing and see what it looks like. Let's open it up, see what it looks like, see how it mounts, and see if it is what it is that I think it is. So let's give it a try. So there are, let's see here, we have our letter from G&G Designs. So let's take a look. License plate bracket for the Grand Sport, the Z06 or ZR1 C6 Corvette. So it comes bubble wrapped, has a frame and the screws and everything with it. So it's all shrink wrapped. It's light, so that's good. Oh. Some hardware. Very cool. So the way that this plate mounts to the car is with this bracket here, and basically it fits in between the nose and the splitter, and then it uses the 3 screws for the nose and splitter connection. So this is what it looks like. I got the black outer frame. You can get a chrome one or you can get none at all. So what we're going to do is put the car up into the air and see if we can't mount this. So before we mount this bracket to the car, I figure I will mount the plate to the bracket. So 4 Allen screws. It even comes with a Allen key if you don't happen to have one. So the nice thing is it comes with these little black clips that cover up the screws on the plate. Looks very well done. It's not heavy. I was worried it was going to be very, very thick and heavy. So it looks like fairly decent quality. So it looks like the plate needs to be bent a little bit as it fits in. So I think I'm going to do is try putting in one side and then using the actual frame, bend the other side in place. So yeah, if you happen to be living in a place where you require a front plate, like I said, there are limited options for the Corvette. You can go with what they give you from the actual dealer. I didn't like that option because of the adhesive. So I thought I would look around and see what else I could find. So all I'm doing here is just putting in the screws a little bit at a time so that my plate conforms to the frame. And then we'll tighten her all up once it's all good. I've been waiting for this. He rushed it to me, so I'm grateful for that. Because I've been on the fence about what bracket to get. And I don't want to start off the year getting myself a ticket for not having a plate. So the plate is bent, the frame is bent slightly to contour with the nose, which is nice. And then there was little clips. Here they go. There they are. So these little plugs, if you will, plastic caps to cover up the hardware. Very nice idea. Very professional looking. So, and that's what it looks like from behind. Everything is nicely powder coated. All right. So now we'll take this over to the car. All right, so I'm here underneath the nose of the car, and there are 3 screws, 1, 2, 3 screws that are holding the splitter to the nose of the car, and we are going to remove these 3 screws. Then the bracket slides in, and then you put these 3 screws back in place. So the screws are 7mm. Gonna get a couple of drips of water because I have just washed the car. So basically remove this screw, and this screw. One, two, and 3. Okay, so now you're looking at the nose of the car, and basically that is where we're going to install. So I might need to drop down a couple of the other screws just to make it looser. So let's try that. So all I'm doing is removing 2 more screws, one on each end on the splitter, just to free the splitter up a little bit more so I'm not forcing things in. Now we take the plate and slide her in. And then we're going to line up the holes. And that's it. Alright, so just line up the holes for the screws. I'm not going to put them in real tight until I get all screws back in. There's one. I'm just using a light up underneath. There's 2. Using a light up underneath to find those screw holes really makes it easy. There's 2. So the third one should already be lined up, and it is. And 3. And then we've got the 2 end ones that I had just taken out. I'll put those back. And we're going to tighten across the board. And there we go. Front license plate installed. That looks quite good. I am very pleased with that. And here's the new front license plate bracket on the beautiful C6 ZR1. All right, a big shout out to Gary from G&G Designs. I love the bracket. Looks really, really nice. Easy install. I love the way that it conforms to the nose of the car. No adhesives, no extra drilling. It uses existing hardware to mount. I like it. If you need a front license plate for your C6 Corvette, specifically the ZR1, the Z06, or the Grand Sport, something with a front spoiler, contact Gary, G&G Designs out of Texas. I put the link down below. So until next time, everybody, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. There's much more to come. Until next time, Mr. G says, keep the rubber side down, everybody. Take care.